What's going on, guys? Hey, I thought I watched Torp's video earlier, right? The one he made today. And I had watched it. It was on my, I come home, I put it on the TV in the bedroom, but I'm walking around. And I figured I'd, heard most of it. But when I heard people talking about it, I went back and watched it again. And damn, I'm glad if I did. I know it sounds weird because, Torp, he mentions, he admits that he likes drama. But he literally gives you the blueprint to end the bullshit in tonight's video. If you've not seen tonight's, I mean, he knocks it out of the fucking ballpark. Go watch Torp's video. See, he's bringing up stuff about like, giving people so many passes. They say they're sorry, then they fuck you over again and again. Really think about that. Think about all the people who's been given passes, let back around. If it never happened, none of this shit would be going. But it keeps going because people try to see. You try to give people the benefit of the doubt. You try to do the right thing, like what Thunder was doing. He wasn't. He didn't know Necro that well, so he was thinking like, he went up there to get that because Thunder knew that bothered Torp, and of course it did because it would bother anybody. So he's trying to get Necro to take it down. So he seen Necro take it down, and he gave him credit for it. But see, like I said, I give him no fucking credit because I heard when Roy came up, and even though Roy was like, "Oh my God, you were just messing with him," but again, like Torp says in his video, nobody thinks about what if it was you. See, you all know what would happen if somebody put a video about that with Roy. He would be talking about suing him. He would be crying. There'd be emergency live streams for days, him crying like the bitch he is. But it doesn't matter if it's somebody else. But see, here's the thing, and I've been saying, I had talked about making this video earlier to somebody because you keep going places, right? And you'll see people in the chat. And see, used to we'd always say like, oh well, these people are neutral. They don't talk drama. They try to stay out of the drama. So we'll give them a pass. But that's the problem. They don't stay out of the drama. If you're in a stream and the people on that panel is saying the shit they were saying tonight, and you got people in Tracy's chat, you know who the fuck you are, and you're in there talking about gig work, knowing what the fuck they're saying about a real life friend of yours and the rest of us, and you know it's bullshit, then you tell the guy that he's cool. Serb ain't cool. He's a piece of shit. See, there's a fucking Discord. I can't remember who sent it to me, but I still have it and I'll find it. It was the first day Jen kind of went back on that side, right? She goes back over there. She the first comment she says is like, "Oh, Serb, I'm sorry. I should have came to you first. I shouldn't have believed them." There was no believing them. It's the truth. And the funny part of that is, think about how fake she was. She was for months, not privately, well, privately too, but not only just privately, out in the open. She was, everybody knows Serb's a liar. Everybody knows it. The lies he says causes a lot of trouble. You can go back on my channel right now. My videos are to there. It was weeks. I didn't mention the motherfucker's name on purpose, but he still would create videos, go around talking shit, doing all kinds of stuff. And he brought up like the poll thing. Somebody had told me this, so I'm not sure, but he brought up the poll thing, right? And said, "Oh yeah, well look, even people in that thing." But see, that's the thing about YouTube polls, especially if you ain't like a huge channel or anything. All it takes is like 8 or 10 sock accounts to fuck up the whole poll. I mean, we know Serb's got at least eight. At least you got the 6 jokers, maybe 8 jokers. You got Serb, Dog, and God only know who's else. And like Reese, look how many fucking channels he's got. They could easily turn any poll that you ain't got like thousands of people. You'd have to have 4 or 500 to get a decent fucking read on that because they got enough stock accounts to skew any poll numbers. But again, Torp literally says it right in his thing about people getting passes, and they keep saying they're sorry. People keeps forgiving them. And God damn, he nails it. That's the problem. And it's not only just that, Torp. I'm gonna go a step further. It's them people you see over there doing it, and you try to like, oh okay, well, they come here and they're cool with us here. They say hi. They stay out of the drama. They don't like the drama. Hell, I've seen people literally say in our chat, like chats, like if I'm here, Thunders, anywhere, in like anybody's chat on this side, you'll see them say something in the comments, oh yeah, I wish the drama would end. But then you'll see them an hour later over there just fucking laughing, going on right along with people. Even like I said, even if they're not talking about that, they're still bringing up the drama. They're still, if the panel is up there talking about drama, and you're in a chat and you know it's bullshit, you don't call it out. That's your problem. You're still going there. You're still supporting it. I don't do lives, but if I did lives, I swear to God, every time I seen someone doing that, I would bounce your ass because you guys are the problem. You guys are worse than the other side. The middle people and the people that tries to like just use it to get views like Necro, they're kind of worse than the other side. And when I say the other side, it's like, more or less that would be like Cherry and them. Because at least Cherry, you knew where you stood with him. You didn't see Cherry going everywhere. He was a dick and he maintained his dickability. He didn't try to change that shit. So you knew he was a dick. So at least you know where you stood with him, right? These other people like Jen, think about it for months. She'll go back and forth everywhere, no matter what she says. I mean, think about it, you got people on the panel right now. She's the one that put the shit about Tracy that proved Tracy was a liar about the cherry shit. Then you got Serb. Jen talked shit about him forever in one night because people called her out on her bullshit. She runs back over there and it doesn't matter about the truth. Now it's like, oh, I'm back over here. They're fucking weird fucks. Like I said, I'm done with them and I'm done with anybody that goes there. If people goes up on Reese's panel, Roy's panel, uh, fucking Tracy's, like I said, you guys are just giving them air. And even if you go up there and you're not talking about the drama, that's what you think. You're still talking about the drama because they're talking about it and you're there. If you're supporting it, why would they stop doing it? Like I said, it would be so fucking easy to anybody that wanted to call out Serb. You don't have to listen to me or Serb. Go look at it for yourself. You know he's a liar. Call him out. He would stop. Or if he was telling the truth and you said, oh, okay, well, shit, here it is. I found it. I would know and I would stop. But again, they take that one thing like, oh my God, Jada said it was his cousin. Now it was his friend. No, no, no. Jada admitted to you guys. I offered again. I'll get the guy. I mean, you tell me a day it's good for you, and I'll try to set. You gotta give me a couple days. I gotta get a hold of the guy. I will get it set up to prove again he's full of shit. And this is, I mean, I mean, that's the last time I'll ever make this offer too. We all know he's a liar. People that's even over there, they on that panel, they all three know they're liars. I mean, who would believe anybody? Like Necro, he's up there today talking about making other thumbnails. And Necro, buddy, see my name here, right? It's the jaded driver. I ain't the jaded fucking passenger. If I'm in a car, I'm driving. Thunder ain't driving me nowhere, motherfucker. If the car is moving, I'm driving it. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, go look at it. But Necro is an opportunist. He's got no real hold in the drama, and that's the problem. See, he uses it. He makes little thumbnails, little things. He uses that to get people to come over, and the streams are nothing about that. But he'll let anything happen. Necro's the type of person that if every one of them left him and say like tomorrow, like everybody from the lounge and everybody from like anywhere on our side of things, we showed up in Necros, he would be right on our side. And that's the kind of people you might think like, oh, okay, that's the kind of people that's fake as fuck, especially the ones that always try to tell you how good of a person they are. But you see them over there, and people can, they'll consider themselves friends, right? Real life friends with people, and you'll see them hanging out with people that's fucking just burying that person. And even if both sides are like, talking about the drama, but one side's, literally telling the truth, trying to end it, I don't know. It's amazing. And again, if you go back to, the side, like, again, Cherry, another thing I had to give him back then, if he's seen anybody, hell, even Roy said it. Roy said he would go to the lounge, he would read the chat, everybody that typed in there, he would ban them. That was Roy telling people, if I see you over there, you're done. We've never done that. Flex ain't done it. Thunder's not done it. But dude, if I ever do lives, I swear to fucking Christ, if I've seen somebody, it's perfectly all right for somebody to say, hey, if two friends argue and it's not like about truth or lies, it's just a disagreement on something. Yeah, that's different. You can go to both sides. But even then, if one side talk about, you could tell the other one like, hey, I'm not here for that. I'm not going to, be here if you're going to talk about the other one, and tell that both sides, and that would be neutral. But when you go to one, and even if they're up there talking all kinds of drama, calling people liars, the shit on the screen is like bullshit. They're putting up comments and it's up there, and you're in the chat talking, then telling the people they're good. Well, that's good. Stay the fuck over there. I mean, because I won't have nothing to do with you. I mean, you can come and go where you want, right? You're free to do that. But hey, I'm also free to say, go fuck you, go fuck yourself. I'm done with you. I mean, no way. That's why this shit continued as long as it had. If we would have been like Cherry and Roy, I have to give them that. If we would have been like them and said, hey, if you go over there when they're talking shit and you're over there talking shit with them, even if you ain't like talking about that, but at the same time you're in there commenting in the chat, you're keeping it going. You're telling them it's okay. I would get rid of your ass. I'd be done with you because all you are, you ain't a friend. You're not a number on the screen. You're not one in the box. You're the reason the other side even has a fucking box. Nobody would be there if people didn't, if we were lying, if I was saying all the shit I was saying, like if I knew all the shit I was saying about Serb was wrong, Jen was wrong. Jen, and again, you better stop calling people like, would you say something about Flex being a fat liar? Jen, I want to ask you this. Now, I don't know if, like dating sites, if they have chats or whatever. I'm just saying, but if you ever do date somebody or try to date somebody off YouTube, you might not want to say you look like your avatar because when they find out the truth, what's going to happen, Jen? They're going to know you fucking lied hugely, and they ain't going to like that, and it's going to be, and that's not calling you out or body shaming or anything. I'm just saying, why would you do that? Because the people, you look nothing like your fucking avatar, and you know that, so why lie and say it? But again, the truth doesn't fucking matter on that side whatsoever. It doesn't matter. They don't care about consequences. They don't care because they know, like I said, when Tracy said, like, oh, the sir don't owe nobody anything. Well, Jada doesn't either. So again, people are free to come and go where they want. They're free to, hang out with who they want to, but that also gives us the same amount of freedom. I'm free to do that same thing. I've been literally trying to be nice to people that I see up on like Reese's panel, laughing and having a good time with them. See them up on other panels. See, there's a lot of the people in the lounge. You don't see that. You don't see that. I mean, like you can take Cobra, what Cobra did, for instance, right? He went over on Royce, but he didn't go over there to jump up there. He went up there. Now he didn't know enough about the backstory, so that's what kind of hurt him because they were saying stuff and he couldn't answer because he didn't know about it. But hell, I'll give him this. He tried. He didn't go over there and start kissing ass me like, okay, I'll just stay on this side. I've never seen Cobra over there in their chat. I've never seen Cobra up there like, hey guys, how you doing today? He doesn't waver. That's the kind of people you want. Several people like that. I don't, 90% of the 95% of the people in the lounge, they don't do that. You, you see them where you see them. And if the other side's doing shit, you don't ever see them in that chat supporting it. But then you got the few that do. But what that does, it okays others to do it because they're like, well, fuck, they're getting away with it. Let me go over there and do it. And that keeps it going. So when you tell yourself and you say, man, I'm over the drama, I'm over this shit, I'm done with this shit, but you're on the fucking side that causes all this shit. Think about it. Again, if I was lying, it'd be so fucking easy to catch me. You can call the Coast Guard. If Serb's lying, same fucking story. Call it, right? Necro, he don't get no fucking passes. Necro's a fucking cocksucker. Necro is an opportunist. That's all he cares about is moving his channel. You can say, well, it's YouTube, of course, but he does. I guarantee you, if someone done that, see, it doesn't matter if Necro thought that was his sister. It doesn't matter. It was the title of that. It was what Necro was going for. So even if he says, oh, I was just joking with him. Necro, how funny do you think Torp thought that was? You know what happened with his first wife. Do you think when he seen that, he thought, oh, this is a good joke? Dude, you're a fucking dick. You all deserve each other, and people should leave you alone over there. But that's what you should do. If you see people in your chats and you see them over there continuing this shit, let them stay over there. And I guarantee it, they'll really regret their choices. And people in the future, they'll see that what happened to those people, and they won't do it. So Torp, fucking great video, man. You knocked out of the ballpark. Like I said, it's weird to give you credit, because you literally said you gave the blueprint how to end drama, and you like drama. So that's kind of a conundrum. But that's the thing, Torp likes the fun, light drama, not the malicious bullshit. Go watch Torp's video. He will tell you. I'm going to share it. He will tell you how to end this shit. He will tell you to stop giving passes. And again, I guess that's more me saying that. If you see people like on going, let them know it. Let them know you've seen it and just tell them to fuck off. You're done with them. That's how to end it. Once that stuff stops, like today, we're up on the lounge. We're talking about fucking gig work. We're talking about Amazon. Like me and Queenie, we're talking about that. Cobra comes up. We're talking about Spark. We're not talking about drama. The other side at that same time, that's all they're fucking doing. Talking about what we're doing, running their mouths about bullshit. And you got people that are supporting them. So anybody that supports them or goes around them, and especially all of them, go fuck yourselves. Torp, great fucking video. Great fucking video. Rest y'all have a good one and happy reality day, because reality just fucking smacked me in the face. That's what Torp would say. That's one of his sayings. But well done, Torp. Well done. Y'all have a good one. Think that shit over. Always just think about how you would feel if you seen a thumbnail like that about you, a video about you, or if people was lying their ass off saying all kinds of bullshit that, I mean, it's not even lies that's hard to prove. It's easy. If anybody really wanted to know the truth, and a lot of them, that's their excuse, like, oh, this ain't real to me. At the end of the day, I get off here. It don't make nothing matters to me. Well, it matters to the person they're doing it about. That person's telling you that. If you gave a fuck, you could end this shit and shut the other side up by just calling out their bullshit. So you don't care enough to do that. So I don't care enough about any of you motherfuckers. Later.